All right, let's dive right in. Today we're talking about something that's not just another piece of tech. It's a complete game changer for how we get stuff done. I'm talking about AI agents. Think of them as your new digital teammates, ready to completely revolutionize your workday.
So let me ask you something. Does your workday sometimes feel like, a bit of a grind? Just endless copying, pasting, filling out the same old forms, juggling a million tabs. All that tedious stuff that just eats up your time and energy, keeping you from the work that you actually want to do?
Well, guess what? There is a much better way. We're about to leap from a world where we use tools to a world where we have teammates. And these new teammates are AI agents, ready to take all that boring work right off your plate.
Okay, so what exactly are these new digital teammates? Let's break it down and see what makes them so special and why they're way more than just another app on your phone.
So here's the simplest way to think about it. An AI agent sees what's going on a website, in your email, wherever. It then thinks for itself, makes a decision, and then, this is the key part, it takes action to get something done for you. It's not just a search engine that finds information. It's a doer. It actually goes and books that flight or organizes those files for you.
I love this analogy. It's perfect. Imagine you've got a giant box of Legos. You could spend all day trying to figure out how to build a castle, right? Or you could just turn to a Lego master builder and say, hey, build me a castle. And they just do it. They know exactly which bricks to pick and how they all fit together. That's exactly what an AI agent does with all your digital tasks.
Okay, I know what you're probably thinking right now. Isn't this just a fancy chatbot? It's a fair question, but the answer is a huge no. And this difference is absolutely critical. See, chatbots talk, but agents act.
So here's the main difference, right here. A chatbot is reactive. It just follows the script. You ask it something it doesn't know, and, well, it breaks. An AI agent, on the other hand, is proactive. It doesn't just need a script. It understands your actual goal, comes up with its own plan, and then uses whatever tools it needs, like a web browser or your email, to actually get the job done. It thinks for itself.
So how does it pull this off? It's basically a simple but super powerful 4-step loop. First, it figures out what you really want, your big picture goal. Then it thinks and makes a plan, breaking that big goal down into tiny, manageable steps. After that, it gets to work, actually acting on that plan using different tools. And finally, and this is so cool, it learns from the results, so it gets smarter and better every single time.
Okay, enough theory. I know this can sound a little abstract, so let's get to the fun part and look at some real-world examples of AI agents that are out there right now, completely changing the game.
And here are some of the heavy hitters. You've got tools like ChatGPT's agent mode, which is great for browsing the web and using different tools for you. Then there's something like Manus AI, which is a total powerhouse for handling really complex stuff, all on its own in the background. Or Claude, which is amazing at really deep thinking and can even write code for you. They each have their own superpowers.
So check this out. Imagine you just say to an agent, research my top 3 competitors, make a spreadsheet comparing them, and then create a presentation with what you find. Think about that. That's hours of your life right there, researching, data entry, making slides. And instead, the agent just does it. All of it. We're not talking about saving minutes here. We're talking about getting your entire afternoon back.
Or how about this one? You tell it, find the top 5 SaaS trends in healthcare and email a report to my team. Then you just shut your laptop, go grab lunch, go home for the day. The agent keeps working in the background, all by itself. And when it's finished, that report just shows up in your team's inbox. That is true delegation. It's like having a digital employee who never sleeps.
All right, now for what I think is the most exciting part. You're probably thinking, okay, this is cool, but I'm not a programmer. Well, you don't have to be. We're going to show you how you can build your very own AI assistant right now. No code required.
Yep, you heard that right. No coding. We're going to use an awesome tool called VoiceFlow. It's basically a drag-and-drop playground for building AI assistants. It's super easy, super fun, and we're going to walk through it step by step.
Okay, step 1, super simple. Just head over to VoiceFlow, grab a free account. Now, before you do anything else, you just need to decide what you want your little assistant to do. Let's start with something easy, like a little bot that gives you a motivational quote whenever you ask.
Step 2. This is where you actually design the conversation. It's all on this visual canvas. You literally just drag a block that says, welcome, then maybe drag another block to ask a question, like, want a motivational quote today? You're basically just drawing a map of the conversation. It's kind of like making a flowchart if you've ever done that.
Okay, step 3. This is where the magic happens. You're going to drag in a special block called an AI step. This is the brain. All you have to do is give it one simple instruction in plain English, something like, "You are a super friendly assistant." When someone asks, give them a cool, inspiring quote. And that's it. That is literally all the coding you have to do.
And finally, step 4. You hit the test button and have a little chat with the assistant you just built to make sure it works. Once you love it, you can put it on your website or just use it for yourself. And just like that, in 5 minutes, you've built your own AI assistant. How cool is that?
So, building that little assistant was fun, right? But it's way more than just a toy. It's a tiny peek into a massive, fundamental shift in how we think about work. Because with AI agents, our jobs are about to change. And this is the single most important thing to understand. We are moving away from being the people who do all the little tasks. Instead, we're becoming the people who direct the work. Your job is no longer to be in the weeds, it's to be the strategist, the director, telling your team of AI agents what needs to get done.
This quote says it all, really. The future doesn't belong to people trying to do tasks faster than an AI. That's a battle you're just not going to win. The future belongs to the people who know how to lead the AI, the ones who know how to direct this incredible new workforce.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Your new digital team is officially here. They're ready to go. So my question for you is, what's the very first thing you're going to ask them to do? What's that one task you can't wait to get off your plate forever? The possibilities are endless.